They've bombed on TikTok. Victims again. Jack Royston is a member of Harry's wife's coterie. He writes for Newsweek and can largely be relied upon to be pro-Sussex, but even he might start to wonder whether it's a lost cause these days. He explains in an article that Harry and Harry's wife have bombed on TikTok, but it also, notwithstanding their obvious unpopularity, is used as a piece to blame shift and, yes, roll out that victim narrative once again. Prince Harry and Harry's wife are the most talked about royals on TikTok, but the conversation tends to be quite negative, while the overall consensus is that they seem to favour Kate over Harry's wife, research conducted on behalf of Newsweek shows. So, good news that they're the most talked about royals, but the bad news is they're talked about for all the wrong reasons. Now, that, of course, is fuel for Harry's wife, and at the end of the day, the narcissist mantra, although she doesn't know it, is love me, hate me, but never ignore me. But because she operates a facade as a mid-range narcissist, she wants people to love her. She wants people to admire and adore her. She can't handle criticism. Whilst it's fuel, she would much rather it be provided as positive fuel rather than the challenge fuel. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex have consistently targeted younger audiences, including via a recent project on AI and technology. So some might assume they are more popular in the places Generation Z spends its time. However, that's not the case where TikTok is concerned, as anti-fan communities use the platform to mock and criticise the couple. At the same time, Prince William and Kate Middleton fans fill the social networks with clips of heartwarming moments of the kind sure to melt a palace press officer's heart. Newsweek has tracked the rise in negative commentary about Harry and Harry's wife on the platform before, bringing up the past. But what has become notable as the months have passed is the dearth of positive fan-generated videos. This is interesting. This demonstrates that probably those that once supported the Sussexes have grown jaded and disillusioned with them. And furthermore, might it be that bots that have been generated to create positive content aren't as prevalent as they once were? Newsweek asked social media intelligence platform Hootsuite to conduct research into audience attitudes to the two couples on TikTok. Eileen Kwok, social marketing specialist at Hootsuite, told Newsweek, Harry's wife and Harry are the most talked about couple on TikTok, but the conversation tends to be quite negative, with most people being highly critical about their relationship. While hashtag Harry and Harry's wife has 5 million views under its hashtag, hashtag William and Kate has only 715,000 views. TikTokers are also comparing the couple, but have taken an even closer look at Harry's wife and Kate specifically, and they're taking sides. The comment section for videos revolving around the royal family are heated with advocates and critics of their every move, from their behaviour and fashion sense to their looks and interactions. Over a 30-day period, examined by Hootsuite, the number of posts were fairly equivalent for each royal, standing at 6,000 for William, Harry, and Harry's wife, but 5,000 for Kate. Kate had the most views at 397,000 over this period. However, when overall data is taken into account, Harry had the most posts, 140,000, and the most views, 13 billion, followed by Harry's wife, 115,000 posts and 11 billion views. Kate had 65,000 posts and 10 billion views, and William had 79,000 posts and 11 billion views. For all four royals, more than half the audience were 18 to 24-year-olds, the age group known as Generation Z, and this figure was highest for William at 66%. Hootsuite found that TikTok's search bar associated Kate Middleton with the keywords tennis, rude, paparazzi, and coronation. There are lots of comments on TikTok about her beauty and her timelessness. It took several scrolls to find a negative video compared to Harry's wife, where the first video that popped up did a deep dive into her scandals. The crowd on TikTok loves to compare the two, but the overall consensus is that they seem to favour Kate. Bad news there for Harry's wife. Not only is it a negative video that first pops up for her, but her nemesis is clearly favoured. Newsweek has also done some analysis of the most liked videos, though we've omitted ones that are predominantly about Princess Diana, even if they feature Harry and William as children, since the royal brothers are judged currently based on their work and lives as adults. The top videos about Prince William and Kate Middleton over the month leading up to August the 8th, based on the number of likes, have been universally positive. Good news for them. The most liked for the search term Kate Middleton was a video from The Independent showing her attending Wimbledon. It was liked 620,000 times. Similarly, the second top was posted by the Wimbledon Tennis Championship account, 418,000 views. But the top fan-generated post was needless to say positive about Kate. A montage of clips captioned, "She slayed," was posted against audio footage describing how the princess was asked whether she was lucky to get Prince William, while she replied that he was lucky to get her. It was liked almost 250,000 times. A fourth video praised Kate's understanding of royal protocol, in a video that showed her allowing Princess Anne to walk in front of her, 123,000 views, while another was about Tom Cruise being smitten with Kate, 118,000 views. All positive videos, and unsurprising, because the Princess of Wales is naturally empathic, kind, magnetic, and knows how to interact with people in an appropriate fashion. She isn't governed by a need to control people or draw fuel from them. She doesn't have to seek residual benefits. And this shines through in her natural engagement with individuals, resulting in so much positive coverage from fans. This isn't a PR campaign by her, but is simply the way that people regard her in a positive light, based upon who she is. And of course, this is all terrible news for Harry's wife to learn that the nemesis is so well liked. With regard to Prince Harry, TikTok search bar associated Prince Harry with the words Harry's wife, divorce, court case, and audiobook. Kwok said, top videos show clips of him and Queen Elizabeth, speculations of divorce with Harry's wife, various conspiracy theories about their relationship, and clips of him and Princess Diana. The two most liked videos for the search term Prince Harry over the month leading up to August the 8th were both old footage appearing to show actor Cillian Murphy, star of Oppenheimer, shoot the Prince a dirty look during an event in 2017. One got almost 300,000 likes, while the other got nearly 225,000. In third place was a positive video about Harry believing Harry's wife has his mother's heart, 205,000, while the fourth was titled How to Lose a Prince in 5 Years, and chronicled Harry's wife's various alleged failings. For Harry's wife, top keywords in the TikTok search bar were divorce, Prince Harry, being rude, narcissistic, and awkward. None of which, of course, are positive. Kwok said, from this data, it looks like the crowd on TikTok is searching for negative behaviour. The first video that popped up were clips exposing Harry's wife of bad behaviour. Other videos pointed to commenting on her looks, surgery speculations, her dark secrets, before and after images, and her style, which is something the crowd on TikTok loves. Newsweek's research showed Harry's wife's two most liked videos were positive, but neither were fan videos. Both were posted by Ellen DeGeneres and were a throwback to a stunt they did together when the Duchess was on her show back in 2021. The following three, however, all compared her to Kate and were fan-generated. Two were definitely negative towards Harry's wife, while the third was at best ambiguous, though it was posted by an account set up in tribute to Princess Charlotte, Kate's daughter. The first compared Harry's wife's famous mock curtsy during her Netflix show to Kate's real-life royal curtsies, 114,000 views. The second was entitled Royalty vs. D-List, where Kate was the royalty and Harry's wife was the D-List, 95.7 thousand views. The third showed Harry's wife and Kate interacting warmly on Christmas Day at Sandringham in 2018, before cutting to Kate and Harry's wife seeming to glare at each other at Windsor in 2022. There are regular commentators on TikTok queuing up to post critical videos about Harry's wife and Harry, from established celebrities to have-a-go influencers, compared with only a handful of supportive voices, such as the Matter of Fact account. Amanda Matter, 28, who created the Matter of Fact account, posts plenty of videos about William, Kate and the working royals, but tends to defend Harry's wife and Harry from criticism, regularly earning like counts in the 30,000 bracket for those posts. Matter, a social media manager in Pennsylvania, told Newsweek she had noticed less fan content but felt it was due to the conversation around the Sussexes shifting towards cultural criticism. "I wouldn't say fan content has gone away," she said. "There are definitely still people who love Harry and Harry's wife as people and love to just kind of clap for them as icons, but you do also have people who are having conversations about them and what they've gone through. Whereas with the royal family, their supporters are doing news updates, and they're doing the fan content. They're not really doing any cultural analysis. I've seen a lot more people willing to be nuanced and critical. Not in the negative sense, but critical just like critical thinking-wise about the Sussexes. Just because we brought in so many conversations about like bullying and harassment and mental health, so I think that's definitely a piece of it. And specifically on TikTok, I think that's a great place for those conversations to flourish," Matter said. It's not that Harry and Harry's wife have no support on TikTok, as shown by the hundreds of thousands who like DeGeneres' videos, for example, but they appear to inspire far less fan-generated positive comment. That gives William and Kate a major advantage in terms of how narratives about royalty are generated and circulate in a community that is far more popular among young people than the newspapers Harry has spent a significant amount of time and money suing. The Daily Mail, for example, has an average reader age of 56. On TikTok, only 22% of Prince Harry's audience were over 35. The high volume of Harry's wife and Harry trolls on X, formerly known as Twitter, has been a subject debated at length, including in the Netflix show Harry and Harry's Wife. However, there the couple are also regularly defended by an active social media fan base known as the Sussex Squad. On TikTok, they would perhaps benefit if they were able to inspire more of the simple positive fan-generated clips that define the discussion around William and Kate. This is an attempt to show, once again, that they are victims. Whilst it's problematic for Harry's wife because it shows how William and Kate are viewed positively, it's being done to suggest that there are people trolling them, hating on them, criticising them, once again rolling out that victim narrative for them. But it's not going to work. It's beyond the pale now for them. That people see through these behaviours, that they don't regard them as likeable people. She because she's a narcissist, and Harry because of the way that he has behaved as a consequence of his involvement with her. It's another attempt by a news outlet to try and defend, in a subtle way, Harry's wife and to make out that she's the victim of unpleasant behaviour. But for the most part, whilst there still remain some supporters, they are falling in number, and trotting out the victim narrative isn't going to work because people simply see it's all as a consequence of her own behaviour. But what do people below the line have to say? Do they agree? Do they feel that she is being picked on? Henry D. writes, Harry's wife and her boy toy, Prince Harry, do provide us with some comic relief. They have managed to alienate everyone except the gutter press, which delights in their missteps, gaffes, self-pity and moaning complaints. They continue to make a spectacle of themselves in a very public way. Floyd Drain, I doubt that Prince Harry is much of a toy anymore for Harry's wife, more like a living miscalculation. Of course, it works both ways, since Harry's wife is his albatross. Big Boots, Harry and Harry's wife are done with. Jason Torchinsky, they are the most reviled couple on the planet. Nobody wants anything to do with them. Gaul, they are pariahs. No one wants anything to do with them. They spew negative energy and lack empathy. Emmanuel Golst, these two just can't seem to take a hint. No one likes them and never will. Rhodey Rowan, by now they're quite accustomed to it. Wendy Ross. She quotes, anti-fan communities use the platform to mock and criticise the couple. How does this differ from the mainstream media coverage, from the likes of the Daily Mail or the Daily Express or the New York Post? It doesn't. Even if Harry and Harry's wife do something positive, there is a negative spin because that's where the clicks are. So this very basic research is just confirming the pattern of what has been happening for years. Check your phone. Kate has had more partners than Harry's wife has. Not sure that's necessarily accurate. Sugar popping up there. And there are a few more comments from Check Your Phone which demonstrate precisely where that individual's loyalties lie. Fully present. The news needs to stop obsessing about them and let them live their lives. Stop giving them the oxygen, and at some point, they will go away. Perpetual malcontent. Does anybody else miss America's favourite angry lesbian, Ellen DeGeneres? That red eye and red-faced look. She's so spent from alcohol and pills and worrying about the next scandal. So sad. Bit of sarcasm there. Little support in the comments section. And another attempt to try and engender sympathy for Harry's wife by suggesting that so much of the negative content is baseless criticism, whereas those that actually post it know that it isn't. It's all based upon the way that she behaves. I'm HG Tudor. Thank you for listening.